Welcome back to Gerodynamics. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of movie reviews, try to get caught up on those so I can get those knocked out. I think I'm getting some magic product a little bit later, so I will try to get those videos out as well, just as quickly as possible, just because I enjoy doing those so much. But let's jump right in, try to make these a little quicker than my usual movie reviews, especially this one. I wanted to do this one first because it was the last movie that I saw. And I am typically not a negative movie reviewer. I will try to find the positives wherever possible. I enjoy movies just in general, so, my movie reviews are typically going to be positive because, even if it's not the greatest movie in the world, I found some sort of enjoyment from it, usually. This one I did. I found some enjoyment from it, but this is probably one of my more negative reviews you're going to see. I had really high hopes. Maybe that's part of it. The movie's called In a Violent Nature. It's a horror movie. It is from the perspective of the killer, mostly, and so that's the premise. Well, that premise doesn't carry a whole movie, apparently. At least not in this case. It's really, really drawn out. A lot of long shots, a lot of what they were probably trying to go for artistic shots of the killer walking through the forest. It didn't work. I don't know if exactly what they were trying to go for, but from my take on what they were trying to go for, it just really didn't work. But that's not even the worst part of the movie. The worst part of the movie is that I don't know if they were trying to make it so that you sympathize with the killer and dislike the victims, so that you're okay with the fact that he's just murdering these victims horribly. But all of the victims were really annoying, and either really good actors at acting really annoying or really bad actors, probably really bad actors. Sorry to those actors. Hopefully you get better, because this movie was not a good shining moment for you. I would say this movie's just above indie B-level type movies, to be able to have made it into the theaters the way that it did. But anyway, so all of the victims are really annoying, terrible acting. They do stupid things, which, maybe that's what they were playing on. They were trying to play on the fact that people in horror movies do dumb things and it gets them killed, But, it was really bad. Really bad in this movie. So let's take a look at who was in this movie. We'll try to do this quickly. So, the main character, you see his face a few times. It is disfigured, so you can't really see what the actor looks like per se. But the actor who plays the main villain is a guy named Ry Barrett. Looks like he's been in a bunch of other stuff I've never heard of. So, yeah. Nope, never heard of any of that. He's been in a movie called Cult Hero. He was in a movie called The Hyperborean and Beyond the Chamber of Terror. I'm assuming some other horror movies, doing some other horror movie type of stuff. Let's see, no, he's just a star. So the movie was written and directed by Chris Nash. So I thought maybe he kind of did it himself, kind of his movie, but it's not. He's just the actor. He was the best part of the movie, and even that is a stretch. He was just the best part of a bad movie. Then you have a character so most of these characters, they probably say their name within the movie, but their names just really aren't important, and I didn't remember any of the characters' names. So I'm just kind of reading them to you, basically me learning them for the first time. Andrea Pavlovic plays a character named Chris. Probably the least dumb and annoying character, but, not terrible. What has she been in? She was in the TV series Cruel Intentions. That's probably where people... Well, no, she was only in 2 episodes. I'd never seen it. Rogue Elements, Learn to Swim, Trying to see if there's anything that stands out to me that people might know her from. No, okay. Like I said, most of these actors are probably just getting their start, taking this role because they want to have a role, but it wasn't a good showcase for any of them. But she was the best of all of the worst, all of the characters in this, other than the killer, obviously. There was an actor named Cameron Love, played Colt. Again, had no clue the character's name was Colt. Oh wow, I didn't realize he was jacked like this too. There's like a picture of him on IMDb, and he's jacked. Didn't realize that from the movie, but okay. Let's see. He was in what is this? Is this that fan-made Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Final Swing? Haven't seen that. If I Should Die was a TV series. He was in one episode. He was in a short movie called Forest Drive. Anything that stands out? Nope. Okay. Anyways, he was in that. Let's see, who else is in this movie? Reese Presley plays a character just called the Ranger. Probably one of the dumbest characters in the movie. There's Liam Leone plays Troy. Charlotte Cringham plays Aurora. Also one of the dumbest characters in the show or in the movie. Leah Rose Sebastianis plays Brody, and there's not even a picture for that person, so that's how much they're in. Sam Ralston plays Aaron, spelled Ehren. Alexander Oliver plays Evan. Timothy Paul McCarthy plays Chuck, and Lauren Marie Taylor plays the woman. So basically, I'm not going into all of them. I'm assuming it's all the same thing, stuff I've never seen before. This is all of them getting their first shot. It wasn't great. And yeah, so basically, he wanders around the forest. He's trying to get his necklace back, the necklace that was keeping him in a shallow grave, basically. And he murders a bunch of people, and it's really... Don't watch it in the theater. If you get the chance to watch it on, I think it's supposed to be on Shudder. Sure, watch it on Shudder. It wasn't great. I don't recommend it. Sorry, guys. I was hopeful. I had high hopes. Anyways, I'm gonna let this one end at that. Everybody have a good day. Take care.